Over 3 months ago, I became a dad. It's been the best experience of my life, but I haven't done a single workout since my daughter was born. With sleepless nights and exhaustion, it felt pointless to train when I couldn't even recover properly. But now the baby's grown a little bit and we've settled into a bit more of a routine, it's time to make a comeback. If you're into fitness content on YouTube, you've probably already seen Brownie's 90-day transformation videos. This is my take on his style of video, but I'm doing it as a dad who hasn't worked out in over 3 months. So for the next 90 days, I am documenting my journey to transform my body. So here's the plan. I'm not aiming for perfection. These 90 days aren't about me trying to achieve my best physique ever in my lifetime. That would be unrealistic. So all I'm focused on right now is achieving the best transformation possible in these 90 days. So my approach here is to start very slow and ease in and keep things very sustainable and consistent. So for these 90 days, my goal is to feel great and look better. So I'm not after any extreme fat loss or bulking. I already feel like I am at a pretty good and healthy weight at the moment. I would like to add more muscle mass overall. As for diet, I'm not going to be overly restricted with food, and I'm still definitely going to enjoy, the treats here and there. Like, I'm not counting my calories or tracking my macros or protein or anything like that at the moment. It's going to be very, I want to say, normal and sustainable and doable for my lifestyle. This is my approach to begin with anyway. So I'm going to track and measure and see how things are looking throughout the 90 days. If I feel like, I'm not seeing the results that I'm looking for and I need to take things a bit more seriously and go a little bit more extreme, I'm open to do so. I actually find the eating part the most difficult. I struggle to eat enough protein. So my goal with this challenge or this 90 days is really just eat as much protein as I possibly can, which, I'm not gonna overdo it because I always underdo it. Sometimes I'll just eat like one good meal a day and I don't know, like I'd have a coffee for breakfast. I'm often very busy in my office working, don't think to eat lunch. For now, just trying to make sure I get as much proper food that I can throughout the day. But the one thing I will be recording are my workouts. So I'm gonna be tracking all of my exercises, the weights and the reps throughout the 90 days. I'm not focused on strength and performance improvements. Like, I'm not here trying to improve the maximum number of pull-ups or anything, which is something you will find in the Brownie transformation videos. The results I am hoping for with this challenge is honestly just to look and feel great. I did notice without training for so long, I was experiencing a lot of aches and pains, and so I'm hoping by reintroducing regular exercise, I'll be feeling a lot better soon. During the first week of the challenge, I was taking things nice and slow. Just 2 gym sessions mainly focused on relearning the movements and getting a deep stretch with each rep. Even with this approach, I immediately felt the benefits of getting back in the gym. Week 2 started off strong too, until I hit my first challenge, trying to stay consistent with workouts while traveling. We just got back from Brisbane to see my family, which has been awesome. I was hoping to maybe go to the gym with a family member or something like that, but it just didn't end up working out with the plans we had. So I'm back here in Melbourne now. It's been like a whole week since I worked out last, which is not good. I've only done one workout this week. I actually faced another hurdle, which has been that I got sick. So I've been sick for the last few days. I was nervous about getting sick during this challenge because that's something that I've found has been hard in the past, having lots of time off and then how to get back into the gym. Today I'm actually feeling a lot better and I'm about to go to the gym and do my second workout for the week. I'm still gonna take it easy, probably won't do as much weight and volume, but yeah, really hoping to get into 3 or 4 workouts a week next week. So here's my training plan. To begin with, I did upper A and I just cycled through whatever workout I'm up to next. So I don't have set workouts for set days of the week. I think having a flexible plan like this is really good because I found in the past it being difficult when you have set days for set workouts and then let's say for some reason you're sick or you missed that day, how do you readjust the plan? Yesterday, I really started to feel a dip in motivation, even though I'm starting to see real progress. My weight is going up, which is a good sign. Motivation's a bit low, but the results are kicking in, so I'm pushing through. All right, so just finished the workout, and the workouts are feeling quite long. I even actually skipped one of the exercises, which I probably shouldn't have done, but someone was using the equipment and I didn't feel like waiting around all day after being in the gym for so long already. I was kind of surprised that my workouts were taking so long and I was spending so much time in the gym. It might be because, as you can see here, my reps I'm doing are quite slow and controlled. I was really focused on just getting a nice deep stretch with each rep. Aside from that, I have been resting quite long in between sets because I'm a little bit unfit. And then also I am trying to film all my sets as well. So all those probably contribute to having quite long workouts in the gym. This workout particularly really destroyed my legs, as you can see me struggling to get down the stairs afterwards. So it's been a few days since my last workout, so I'm nice and recovered, ready to go do a really big session today. I have high expectations for myself to really, because I'm so recovered, to go do a big workout. Also, I haven't really had much confidence to wear like these kind of shirts lately, but in the camera I'm seeing a bit of muscles going on there. This is gonna seem super pathetic, but I'm not finishing my workout. I'm heading home. I only did squats. I don't know exactly what's going on, but I feel lightheaded and sick. I tried to do calf raises and I am so dead. I just spent so much energy doing those squats. I think I just pushed, I'm proud of myself pushing hard, but I think I just took it too far. I'm feeling like I'm at the point of the challenge now where I'm needing to deload. So I'm not recovering probably well enough by the next workout. So my plan is to finish out the workouts for this week as normal, if I can, and then next week do a deload. The principle of a deload week is where you basically half all of your sets and weights and reps and everything. So you go in there and it should feel really easy peasy, and you're kind of left at the gym feeling like, oh, I actually want to lift heavier weight. I actually want to do more. I think progress is going well. It's hard to say because I can't exactly remember feeling like day one. I think I'm seeing some results visibly. It's hard to know if it's just all in my head or not. I guess we'll find out by the end of the challenge. Remember when I said I'm meant to be doing a deload week? Well, I have kind of had a bit of a deload week, but not how I planned. So I had planned to do like all my workouts as usual and just do like half weight, half reps, etc. What's ended up happening, I actually haven't been training at the gym all week. It's now Friday. I've been out on a bit of a work trip doing some videography for the last few days. So it has been quite exhausting physically, but also at the same time, it's been nice to kind of not have my intense workouts that I was normally doing on top of all of that. The plan for the rest of the deload is I'm gonna go to the gym now. I am quite exhausted from this trip though, so I'm just gonna go in and see how my body feels. Don't have any expectations to do the proper workout. I'm kind of leaning towards keeping it light and easy because I'm feeling like I wanna go into next week really excited to do the workouts and not feel like really exhausted and drained from today. So that's kind of the plan. So I'm really glad I had that deload week because ever since then, I'm feeling much better in the gym. My performance has gone up and I'm just feeling much more rested and ready to go for the next workout.
I'm noticing I'm able to push more weight than the beginning of this challenge. Like, I'm definitely noticing the gains in strength, which is pretty cool. That being said, the workouts are like pretty hard, especially abs. Oh man, I freaking hate training abs. It's so hard. I always dread training legs, but I really love the look of how my legs are growing. Oh, I don't want to do the workout, but you know, I know it's worth it.
That's so sick. Oh.
Around this point, it really hit me that I was in the final stretch. I'd already made a lot of progress and I could feel it. My body was changing, my strength was up, and I was proud of how consistent I'd been. But at the same time, I knew I wasn't done. I couldn't afford to switch off or start coasting now. With just a couple of weeks left, I wanted to give it everything I had. Every workout started to feel more meaningful, like each one was a chance to just get a little bit better before day 90. I'd come this far and I wasn't going to leave anything on the table. Now, throughout the video so far, I've only really been showing you maybe a couple of reps here and there of each exercise, right? Like, I'm trying to keep the video a bit more fast-paced and entertaining. But this time, with this one you're seeing here, I wanted to take a bit more time in showing you a few more of the reps that I'm doing. I guess I'm proud of the effort I put in this particular set, but as you can see, I'm not giving up. And I'm even finishing on with partials. As you see here, I'm about to jump into just like some partial shrugs here. I could have given up many reps ago, but I'm really trying to squeeze everything I can out of that set there. And the pump on this workout was so crazy. I noticed lines and creases in my bicep that I'd never ever seen before, which was pretty cool to see.
So right now I'm about to purchase some squat shoes. I've been eyeing off these ones for a little while now. It's a bit of a reward for my consistency in training, but I'm really looking forward to training legs with these. So I got the Reebok Legacy Lifter 3s. They're like a really big elevated heel. Look at that wedge. So that's gonna really help me get more knee flexion on like squats and like hack squats and all that. Order confirmed. I'm really excited to get my hands on them. Hopefully they come soon.
I don't want to sound too negative, but I just want to say I really hated doing face pulls. So as you can see here, I've got the bench in the foot position, trying to do my best to keep good bracing, which did help a lot, but just the pull to me felt so weird, and I'm really looking forward to not doing this movement, even though it probably is beneficial. Also with the single arm lat pull down variation which you're seeing, which I've stolen from Eric Janicki, I thought I would really like this movement and get a nice deep stretch on the lats, but to be honest, I didn't love it as much as I thought I would. Maybe it's because I'm just not used to it and need to practice it a bit more. I think I've just given up on isolateral movements in general. I much prefer just doing both sides at the same time, because I find it strange, especially if one side it feels a little bit stronger than the other, or I get a deeper connection with one side or the other. I just don't really enjoy it.
Look what's arrived today. Let's open it. I'm so excited to get these. Wow, dope. Wow, they're so like fluoro-y. I didn't realize they're like almost pinky.
Throughout my training, especially towards the end of this challenge, I've actually been quite scared to do some of these sets. The weight that I'm about to lift, I actually find quite intimidating, and it's hard to describe this feeling, but I get a bit nervous before going into it. It's that feeling like I really just don't want to do the set, but then when I actually start doing it, it doesn't actually feel in my muscles as bad as I thought it would, and it's made me realize that I'm actually stronger in my body than my brain thinks I am. So even though the weight still seems scary, if I really dig deep and really push through, I can do it, but it's definitely a huge mental battle every single time. And of course, right before the end, something terrible happened.
So it's Monday, it's the final week, and I've been sick, like laying in bed the whole weekend basically. Last night was I had quite a good sleep. It was quite restorative, very painful. Yeah, very painful around my face. I'm just really hoping, fingers crossed, that I fully recover as soon as possible. Hopefully squeezing in a few final workouts before the reveal. So hope that this doesn't ruin the physique. Yeah, this is really disappointing that I got so sick. Yeah, this isn't looking good, but just trying to stay positive. I'm so happy to say I'm feeling a lot better now. So it's time to go to the gym, get that workout in. Because I'm coming back from being sick, I'm really going to try and keep this a bit of a light workout, so keeping all my volume and sets pretty minimal. I just really want to get some stimulus to the muscle, but I don't want to over-fatigue my body, so I don't want to give myself too much workload than I can handle. I'm excited to be working out again after being sick, so I'm glad I'm feeling a lot better now, which is great. To the gym now. It's 2 days out from the end of the challenge, so This is going to be my second last workout. It's not really much of a workout.
Being so close to the finish line, now is not really the time to build any new muscle. That work's basically done. At the moment, I'm just aiming to get a bit of a pump without fatiguing the muscles so that I can look my best by day 90. So I'm not lifting super heavy, and I'm definitely trying to do my best to avoid injury, which felt really unusual because normally I'm trying to push myself to train close to failure. Because I got sick and ended up missing a few of the workouts I had planned, for my final workout of the challenge, I decided to hit both lower and upper body just to squeeze in a little bit of everything and go out with a nice full body pump. It did feel a little strange not ending the challenge with some kind of brutal all-out session, but from what I understand, if you want to actually look your best, it comes down to being recovered. So with that, I finished my final workout of the challenge.
It's day 90, we just went to church. Bree's driving us home.
I want you guys to know that Brayden, I've been really impressed with Brayden's discipline in terms of his eating and how much he's going to the gym and stuff. So I'm really curious as well to see your gains, because I think you've definitely made improvements.
That's nice to hear.
Yeah, I think that to get results you really do need to work hard and put in the work. And I think you've done that, so I'm excited to see.
Here I am, day 90, about to weigh in. Let's see. On day 1, I was 69 kilograms, and now 71.7 kilograms. On day 1, shoulders measured 115 centimeters. On day 90,
123. Wow. Mm-hmm. Last time was 97. This time it is 102. Wow. 36.
27. What? 40.5?
Yeah, 40.5.
What the heck? I never imagined.
40. So your left is bigger than your right. 27.5. 28. Okay, waist was 77.5. Now it is 76.
76.
Yeah.
Wow, we're down.
Went down. Belly was 81 and now it is 78. Day 1 was 56, 58. Day 1 was 37, now you're on 38. Yeah, 37.5.
I said I wasn't aiming to achieve my best physique ever, but looking at these results now, I think I might have actually done it. Now, to be fair, I do need to acknowledge that a big part of this transformation is thanks to muscle memory, because I was training before. Also, creatine definitely would have helped as well, and yes, I did have a pump going in to film this, but even with all that, I'm still proud of what I brought to day 90. I can't believe how terrible I looked on day 1, and that might sound quite harsh, but I'm just so grateful I don't look like that anymore. I'm so glad I got rid of that soft dad bod version of myself, and I never want to see him again. While I'm really happy with the results I've seen so far, for me, this doesn't feel like the end. I feel I'm capable of so much more, and I'm so excited to see where things can go if I keep showing up and putting in the work. The 90 days might be over, but right now, it feels like I'm only just getting started.